Is the Carnival Radiance cruise ship worth going on? Let's find out with a ship tour. This is the port. This is where you will come to check in and get started. You will come through here. You'll do your security checks, all those fun things for embarkation, and you will get in and you will meet these lovely people. And this is the gangway. You will walk onto the ship. This is at Long Beach. So when you get onto the ship, this is going to be the entrance. This is the lobby or the atrium. This is where you first walk in. So you can see the atrium here, some fun things that happen. A lot of people like coming here. It's also one of the bars. We're going to actually go upstairs. We're going to check out the Lido Deck. This is what's called the Lido Deck. This is kind of the outside or the upstairs part of the ship. Here you can see a fun party. It's a very much kind of like the fun party atmosphere that everyone's there. That's why I'm wearing my fun party shirt. You can see, here we go. We're walking outside. There's so many deck chairs. There's places for you to hang out, to get some sun. There's a swimming pool. There's a couple bars there. You can see a huge LED screen. We're gonna kind of make our way to walk upstairs. You can see there's the water slide again. Here is one of the deck areas that you can still kind of overlook the area. And you can see they've got live music sometimes, which is so much fun. Here is the smoking area. There's one on each side of the ship. So you've got port side and starboard side are the smoking areas. And then here you can see coming back to the atrium. This is what you're going to be walking around. So when you first get on the ship, you're going to walk around, and before your room's ready, you can just kind of walk around the ship. You can do all kind of the fun stuff. You can go on the water slide. I did it. It's super fun. I actually really enjoy it. I love water slides. And that's the kind of whale tail for the ship. You can see this like an outdoor adventure area. And this is the aft part of the ship. This is the back. You say aft on a ship. And you can see this is the Serenity area. This is for adults 21 and over. So this is an area where you don't have to worry about babies crying or kids running around, things like that. So this is a sunning area. It's on both sides of the ship. One side of the ship has 2 levels. And then the other side of the ship, actually I think it both has 2 levels. But so coming back, you can see from the Serenity deck, you can come back out and make sure on embarkation day you go and do the safety check. This is really important to make sure that you do that. Then we're going to walk down this long hallway and we're going to go to our room. So this is the interior cabin of the room, and you can kind of check it out. This is one of the smallest cabins. I'm frugal. I make my dollar stretch, so I got this room. It's perfectly good for me. I did it myself. I have asked for the 2 twin beds to be pushed together to make a king. And here you can see the closet area. You have 2 kind of closet spaces designed for 2 people. So you can see all the hangers that they have. You can hang up your clothes. And here is the bathroom area. It's not too spacious, but it's not too small either. The shower area is a little bit tiny. You can see that there. You've got the bathroom. And yeah, kind of most of your normal stuff. Every day they do make these little towel animals. It's really cute. When you come home from a fun day, you can see that. I did set up my TV. If you get an HDMI cable, you can actually watch TV on it, watch a movie, so I did that. Here we are. This is back to the atrium, to the lobby, and you can see that a lot of people gather here. This is a fun bar. And they have lots of fun events. They do things. And here, this is Cloud 9. This is both a spa and a gym. You can see this is a spa area. And we're going to walk into the gym area. They've got free weights. They've got a bunch of machines. It's actually a pretty nice space. I've been working out, so I came here to get my workout on. You can see this area. They do some classes here and stuff like that. They've got towels, water, all the balls. I don't know what you call them. You've got all the machines. So you've got the treadmills, you've got the exercise bikes, and then kind of the free, and then you've got the machines for working out and stuff. Great area. All right, here's some of the areas of this spa. You can see they have these thermal rooms, these sauna rooms that overlook the ocean, showers. These are thermal chairs that look really comfortable. And here we have the shops. You have all kinds of jewelry that you can buy. There's watches, lots of food, like supplies, all kinds of little kind of trinkets and things. just kind of like your basically store stuff that you want to buy. And there's also a lot of cologne, alcohol, candy store that has teddy bears and shirts and clothes and more candy. All right, and here we have the Limelight Lounge. This is actually the main entertainment area. This is an amazing space. The show is so awesome. So I highly recommend and encourage you to go watch that. Because I'm in production AVL, I was checking out all the equipment. These are the lights, everything that's in there. So much fun. All right, let's check out a little bit more of the inside of the ship. We are going to start with the casino. Here you can see they've got this space, all kinds of games. They do have kind of your normal casino like roulette. You've got craps. You've got the normal kind of table games. They even have video poker. This is me playing video poker. I had a drink there. This is one of the bars. This is the casino bar. Here you can see this is a Redfrog Pub bar. They do fun things. Also here they have a stage, so they do live music, entertainment, all kinds of other stuff. And here this is the Alchemy Bar. This is one of the other bars. They make all kinds of really cool cocktails and stuff like that. And then finally this is a Heroes Bar. This is also right off of the Atrium. You can watch sports here. They've got all the games, football, baseball, things like that. Now let's get to the good stuff. For me, the good stuff is the food on the ship. I love cruising for the food. So here is the main dining room. So this is where you will go if you have anytime seating. There's two ways to have your main meals. You can have seating where you have, I think it's like 5 or 9, something like that, or you always go at the same time. I prefer anytime dining where I can go with the app. I'll go and say, hey, check in. I want to eat, and do that anytime. I like that. I like the flexibility of that. Here you can see these are some of the breakfast dishes that I've had. This is corned beef hash and salmon. Then this was eggs Benedict. That was delicious. Then you've also got your traditional French toast. This was more lox again. I asked for a double order. I also got the apples. They have caramel apples. This was an omelet, and this was the French toast, creme brulee grapefruit. So that was pretty nice also. So one of the things you have to do is on sea day, you want to get this. You want to go to main dining room because they have amazing breakfast. I had steak and eggs. This was a sirloin steak, 12-hour French toast. That was amazing. Now let's get to dinner. Okay, so in the main dining area, not only can you go for breakfast, you can go for dinner. So here, this is dinner. This is an appetizer. This was calamari. It was okay, caprese thing. And here we have frog legs. Wasn't my favorite. I really miss escargot. They don't have it on sailings that are less than 7 days now, which is kind of a bummer. Let's get into the actual main course for dinner. One of the nights I had these ribs. These were really good. One night they had prime rib. Love prime rib. I had some of that. Then this was some sort of pork rib thing. And then I had duck. This was really good. Let's get into the desserts. Creme brulee. Oh, and this is baked Alaska. Neapolitan ice cream, strawberry vanilla chocolate wrapped in a meringue cake, and then baked. It is so good. I highly recommend it if they have this on your sailing. This was so good I had 2. You can ask for more than just 1. In fact, you can ask for 2 entrees, and you can ask for a few appetizers for a few desserts. Oh, this was tiramisu. That tiramisu was really good. All right, now let's get to some of the more casual or fast dining across the ship. This is Guy's Pig and Anchor. This is a barbecue thing. This place is only open on Embarkation Day and sea days. So make sure you go on those days. Any other days, you will not be able to go, and they're only open for lunch. Moving on, this is another one of Guy Fieri's thing. This is his burger joint. These burgers are some of the best burgers I've ever had anywhere, not just on a cruise, but anywhere. They are delicious. You can get all kinds of different ones. This is the Cantina. This is the kind of taco Mexican place. This is the Italian place. You do have to pay for it if you go for dinner, but hey, fun fact, if you go during lunch, you can get it for free, and you can get kind of a sampler, a taste of what they offer. So this is lunch. This was the lasagna. It was pretty good. The meat was, it was amazing. Paschetti thing and a salad. All right, let's move on to the buffet. I kind of feel like the buffets, they're not my favorite. The buffet on this ship on the Carnival Radiance is actually pretty small, and so I preferred the other places. Here is the Seafood Shack. This place, you do have to pay for it, but it was amazing. I had the lobster roll, and I am definitely going back. Another place that you do have to pay extra for is this Javablue Cafe. They have espresso, fancy coffees, and they also have these desserts.
I'm a fan and I'm a new subscriber. I love Rootman. So if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you follow them on YouTube.
This is another place that you do have to pay for. Farenheit 555. It's a steakhouse. If you go on the first day, Embarkation Day, you do get a free bottle of wine. That was amazing. I got that. $50 a person. And I'm going to give you my honest review. I had the lobster bisque. This was some butter that they pour out onto it and it kind of melted. It was okay. It wasn't the best I've ever had, but it was decent. This was a mushroom risotto. It was actually pretty good. This was a chef thing that they brought out just for you. I didn't order it. Appetizer that they gave me. It was okay. For the main dish, I had the ribeye. It was kind of a seasoned blackened ribeye. It was okay. It wasn't really cooked great. The flavor kind of seemed like it was just surface. It really didn't kind of seem like the seasoning penetrated into the steak. It was just kind of on top. I'm not sure if I'll go back. The experience, the kind of ambiance, that was amazing. I did love that. And the service was amazing. All the waiters and waitresses were amazing. For dessert, I had this kind of caramel apple thing. I really wanted to have the chocolate orb dessert thing. I really wanted that, but I'm allergic to peanuts and they said that it was in there, so I couldn't have that. A couple final other things. Here are some sunset pictures and time lapses that I took on the ship. You usually do get to see some amazing sunrise and sunsets while you're on a ship, so I highly recommend doing that while you're on there.